Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to check out Sullivan's Brewing Company a Black Marble Stout. Batch brewed and packed in Ireland. Brewing is in our blood, nitro. So there you go. I've been trying to pick more, I guess, other country beers up from beers around the world. Megabev has them. I don't think this has a date. I guess it does. I'm guessing Best Buy. Best Buy 5/3/25. So there you go. I've been trying to pick more up. I got two more in the fridge, so I think in this round of going to Megabev, I got four total. That was from other countries. I think mostly Ireland because they're mostly stouts. Maybe one's a porter. I paid $3.99 for this. I really don't know the difference. I mean, I'm guessing this is a dry Irish stout. I don't know if it says it on here or not. Brewed with roasted barley, chocolate, and wheat malts and choice hops. So it does tell us the hops in here: Magnum, Golding, and Admiral. Water malted and roasted barley wheat hops. It has to be a dry Irish stout. It's not saying, and I don't think I found the ABV, have I? 5.1. I guess going back to what I was saying. So this came from Ireland and is only $3.99. How are a lot of the stouts brewed in the U.S. and shipped in the U.S. more than what this is? So this says nitro. I'm going to move my phone. I'm going to move this closer, and we're going to pour it like a nitro. Hopefully it doesn't go over, but here we go. I think we're going to be okay. Some of these have scared me, but I think I've done this on every single one. We're going to let it go. I've got paper towel if it's too much. That is a full glass. That's it. It did it. Good. I didn't want to have to clean all that up. So 5.1. I'd say that's a porter. Just me, though. Creamy, light milk chocolate colored head from what I do have. It does look like a nitro. Obviously, straight down where I held that, there is bigger bubbles or medium-sized bubbles in there. They are popping. I think if we let this set some more, those medium bubbles would pop and we would get that full nitro head in there. From that pour, a little over a finger of head. Color on this is brown. It is not a black. We are dealing with a low stout, but still, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Man, I do not want to spill this. I think you can kind of see it. Yeah, like right there. It is not black. Now, it's nitro. I mean, I drink Guinness out of the can that's nitro. So I guess you could just drink this right out of here. I don't know how many people are going to pour this into a glass. But black marble stout, and it's not black. It is what it is. I'm sure I'm going to get this all over my nose and in my beard, but let's go ahead and smell this. Yeah, sweeter chocolate, sweeter roasted dark malt. Definitely has a good amount of sweetness to it. The back did say chocolate, so chocolate malt, right? Where did I see that? Uh, Chocolate and wheat malts. Okay, yeah. So maybe they brewed or yeah, they brewed a bigger beer but didn't attenuate all the way, didn't let it. So that's why we're getting that sweetness, that sweeter chocolate in there. Definitely, I wouldn't say 500 SRM malts. There is a little burnt ashiness there, but if you could stop it at 400 and still get that same like light charcoal, uh, burnt, roasted smell, that's right here. I want to drink some, then smell it, so I don't keep getting it on my nose. That sweetness is coming through. There is chocolate in there. You could also say there's coffee. This is a stout. You're going to get those flavors, especially from those higher SRM malts. You're going to get chocolate. You're going to get coffee every time. The roasted part, I would say you're going to get different levels of it. Sometimes you might get more, sometimes you might get less, just depending on how far in that SRM you go. And but I would say this is around 500. They could have put a little bit of 500. Maybe they used more 500 and that's why it is 5.1%, because from my testing of porters using that dehusk Carafa 1 and dehusk Carafa 2, where you're that SRM 500, the beers actually didn't go up that high in ABV. And I think that's because those are kiln so long, all the sugars are gone. So it's just giving you that color, that smell, that taste. It's not, there's not a lot of sugar in those burnt malts. I could be totally wrong, but at least from what I tested, like my porter with darker crystal was higher in ABV. With chocolate malt, it was higher in ABV. With coffee malt, brown malt, all of those, they were higher in ABV than the dehusked carafas were. So that's what I'm going by. Let's go ahead and taste. We'll come back to the smell just so I don't have to keep on wiping my nose. It's like a roasted barbecue. Lots of roastiness coming through. Bitterness. I'm getting some bitterness. I want to say tinniness, but I think it's the charcoal, the burnt acidic malts that are coming through in this one. It's almost, I think, at least, well, almost knocked that over. The first couple sips on this, I almost want to say it's over roasted, almost like over smoked. My first smoked porter, smoked brown, whatever it was way over smoked. I couldn't even drink it, and this reminds me of that back like 20 years ago. The body is light. To me, it's not stout. Stout should be thicker. This is pushing medium. We should be in between medium and full, in my opinion. This does, the body on this does feel like Guinness. Guinness is not thick. It is light bodied. It is not a stout. It is a porter, in my opinion, kind of like this is. Now, I think this takes it to a whole new level with those higher SRM malts. You're getting that ashiness, you're getting that charcoal, that burnt malt in there. So I think they are using more of that. But watered down, if anything, I would say this is water with a whole bunch of higher SRM malts. Somebody that likes those thicker stouts. We are only 5.1. I mean, how much are you going to put in to make 5.1? The more grain you put in there, the higher amount of sugar is going to come out, the higher ABV you're going to get, unless you stop that fermentation and then you're going to put a whole bunch of more sugar into the beer. This does not taste over sugared, like over sweet in that. So I think it's a porter with a higher stout tasting profile, like a imperial stout profile. It could be even more, like a 13% stout. Now, I'm not getting that dark fruit in this. I'm not getting the leather, the tobacco. It's almost like the roasted range is where this stops. And I don't know what kind of malts are going to do that, higher SRM malts. I haven't tested those enough or brewed with them enough. A little bitterness. I think that's coming from the ashiness. It could be coming from the hops that are used in here. I would say like 50 for the IBUs, something like that in there. Aftertaste, I am getting that chocolate. I was going to say a little burnt Tootsie Roll. So I am getting that chocolate. I'm still getting those higher SRM malts, the burnt coming off there. Body's thick, or body's thick. Body's slick. It goes down easy, like there were some kind of oats in here. I don't think there were. Head retention's probably from the wheat, probably, in there. Overall, not bad. I'm going to go 3.75 out of 5. It's good. It's drinkable. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I think the ABV is too low. That smokiness, that chard is too much for, in my opinion, a 5.1% beer. Why isn't this 6.5%? Something higher, maybe to help balance this out. To me, it's not very balanced, but it is what it is. So 3.75 out of 5. Let's go ahead and check on tap, see what they're saying. 4 of my friends have checked this in, 3.76 out of 5. Now on here, they are calling this Irish Dry Stout, 30 IBUs. So I was off by 20. Almost 14,000 people have rated this, 3.72. So they're actually lower than what I am. Dark, creamy, smooth, rich chocolate. I don't think it's rich. Roasted coffee and fruit notes balance the delicious hoppy bitterness. Wow. I like dark espresso coffee cold. I would say rich chocolate, but I would not say roasted coffee at all. Nitro can 129.25. Oh, that's Best Buy. This was in October of 24. Let me make, 5/3/25. Hopefully that's coming through. It says BB in front of it. That's what threw me through a loop because I was thinking 005 because I was thinking it was actually going to be backwards. So it's probably 3/5/25 is what it is because we're the only country that does it. I've got it all over my hand now. There we go. 4.2, 3.5. Much more frothy than Guinness. Slightly sweeter. Roasted iced coffee. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I love espresso coffee cold. And this tastes nothing like it. It's like you smoke this in a smoker. with a whole bunch of dark malts, then blended it down, is what I would say, but that's just me. So yeah, if this sounds good, if you can find it, definitely pick it up, give it a try. I think it's well worth it, but that's just me. It's up to you. So if you enjoyed this review, check out some more over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, and I'll see you in the next one.